See what we got on the chat. Contender Regime boxing in this hole, man. We live. Back on the Chardonnay. Come on in, man. Come on in. Pull up, grab a chair, pour your drink out. It's going down, man. It's going down. The big day. The big day is almost here. The big day is almost here, man. See what we got going on, man. What's going on, everybody? Contender Regime boxing in the building. Merlot Fridays, as y'all can see. I'm back on the Chardonnay. You know what I'm saying? Say Spence about to catch a body. Ooh, boys talking greasy. Boys talking greasy. It's going down. What's up with it, Antonio Holmes, Randy LB? I can't wait for the fight either, bro. This shit finna be so lit. The real Marlo, what's good, boy? Say Earl looking strong. Hey, Earl looking good in the weigh-ins. John Seals, what's good? Kenny look nervous. I saw a little bit of that too, bro. D'Angelo Mack, man down. You already know how we rocking, man. How y'all doing, man? Jose Pancho Esparza, I'm happy too, bro. I'm excited. This finna be a lit-ass fight. The whole card finna be crazy. Whole card finna be lit, man. It's going down. It's going down, y'all. He knows his sports. What's good, G? Yeah, man, I'm jumping on early right now. You know what I mean? These last couple of Fridays, bro, it's been like a real... I've been having to do other shit, bro, so I just want to go ahead and get up in there. Derek Lincoln, what's good, man? Say what's good, my dude. Can't wait to see the fight. Spence gonna stop Porter. You already know. You already know. Say, say Kenny looking like a fake-ass money-making Mitch. Man, y'all crazy, boy. Y'all starting early with it, huh? Came to win. What's up with it, G? Salute to you, bro. Salute, man. Salute everybody came through the building. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. What y'all think about the weigh-in, bro? You know what I'm saying? I say this. Both fighters came in, they made weight. 147 right there on the money. You know what I'm saying? I think this the first time I seen Earl just hit like 147 right on the money. You know what I mean? But I will say this. Porter looked a little chinny in the face. Earl looked strong. Earl looked way better than he did in the Mikey Garcia weigh-in. He looked way better than he did in the Mikey Garcia weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? That was the worst I ever seen Earl look when he weighed in versus Mikey Garcia. He looked way better than that. You know what I'm saying? You can see he still got some fluid on him. You know what I mean? His facial structure, everything, you really couldn't see the boniness of the face. He looked like he was lean and in shape. He looked like he did at the Kell Brook weigh-in, to me. He looked, this weigh-in, he looked like he did in the Kell Brook weigh-in. Byron Bradley, what's going on, sir? I already ordered the fight. I can't wait. $500 bet at work. Hey, you finna be $500 richer, brother. Patrick Wynn, what's going on, sir? Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you, man. Salute, man. How y'all doing this Friday, man? What y'all got going on? I know everybody making their accommodations for the fight tomorrow. Yeah, Earl looked way better, Marlo. You know what I'm saying? Earl looked way better. I don't know if it was the strength and conditioning that he did this fight, because it's kind of like a misunderstanding. People saying that he didn't do any strength and conditioning in this fight just because he's not working with Blu-ray. He actually did do strength and conditioning for this count. It just wasn't with Blu-ray. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell that definitely probably had that effect. What's up, Zachary Tillman? I think that helped him. Also, maybe he probably watched his diet a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He probably just switched up a couple of things, because he looked a lot better at this weigh-in than he did versus Mikey Garcia. You know, I think he knew that he needed to come into this fight strong. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I don't know if this was just, I don't know if this was like just a particular thing for this fight, but is it just me, or did it seem like the weigh-in was a little early a little earlier than normal for this fight. Cause normally I know they fighting on West Coast time. I'm on Central time. Normally I see weigh-ins on my time happen around like, you know what I'm saying, maybe 1:30 p.m. To close to 3 sometimes. But this shit was like 12 noon, right on the money, which I think is gonna work in both fighters' favor. But it's also going, yeah, I'm glad they got the weigh in right on out the way. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Because it allowed guys to rehydrate and get right back where they need to be. I think this really gonna help Earl because if y'all understand, for the past, ever since he got that IBF title, he been having to do like a next day weigh-in, and the WBC belt overrules that. So now he gonna be able to rehydrate and come in at full strength. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I think Earl, we gonna see Earl stronger, probably stronger than ever, but definitely stronger than we've seen him in the last couple of fights. You know what I mean? He gonna be full. He ain't gotta worry about weighing in tomorrow. You know, he can go and eat what he wanna eat. You know what I'm saying? Drink all the fluids, get back right. And you can, if you listen to the interviews leading up to this fight, you know, for the last couple of days, he been talking about that. He been like, look, I'm already on weight. I'm just ready to go ahead and get the fluids back in me. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and eat and get back right. Came to wins. Yin, what's going on? You said what I think Earl gonna weigh tomorrow. I say Earl probably coming to the fight. I say like 168. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. 168. Close to 170, but I don't think he gonna tip 170. I think it'll be like 168, something like that. Sean Porter probably coming to the fight like, I'll say maybe like 160, you know what I'm saying, 163, something like that. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be too far off from each other. You know, and then also, you know, I've listened to Earl, you thinking 154? Nah, I think he gonna come in at least by 160. It's gonna be around 160, between 165 and 170, but I think it's gonna be somewhere around like 168, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's been a while since he's had to, this is gonna be the first time since he's had to weigh in, since he didn't have to weigh in the next day. So I think he's gonna take advantage of that. By 160, I can see that. I can see 160, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to be between 160 and 170. I'm going upwards of 165, you know what I mean? But I think, you know, to come in, you know, right around 165 will be good. You know what I mean? That way he can still be light on his feet. You don't want to be too heavy. You want to be able to impose your size and your will, but you don't want to be too heavy and too sluggish. You know, so I think they're going to play it smart. I say about between 165, 168, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all heard, what's up with it, Gerard Lewis? Y'all heard what he said, though, at the weigh-in, the post weigh-in interview? He said, look, I'm coming to take that belt off Sean Porter. He said he going to have to hand it over or I'm snatching it from him. Straight up. You know what I mean? Straight up. And that's how it's going to go. You dig what I'm saying? Boy ain't playing. The boy ain't playing, dog. And I want to say this, too. Sean Porter, I'm going to get Sean Porter look ready. You know, even though, like I said, it looked like he really had to, like, work to get down to this 147. Could possibly be overtrained a little bit. Because y'all got to understand, Sean Porter been training for Earl since, shit, immediately after his fight versus Ugas. You know what I'm saying? Because he really didn't know it. They was kind of on the fence. D. Griggs, what's going on, brother? Salute. They was kind of on the fence if they was going to actually get the Earl Spence fight because Earl was trying to get in there with Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So he could be overtrained a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He looked a little chinny around the cheekbones. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he looked good, though. You know, he looked strong. He sound confident. He sound strong. He sound like he ready. And that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sean, to be honest with y'all, bro, I don't know how long Sean can make 147. You know, we already know Earl probably got one more year. I say after 2020, end of 2020, Earl Spence going up to 54. Next year, the next 2 fights, he's probably going to fight 2 times next year. And those 2 fights need to be Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. Well, I don't care which one come first. Pacquiao or Terence Crawford. But those are the next 2 fights for Earl. 2020, after that, he going up to 54. But Sean Porter, I don't know how much longer he can make 47, y'all. I mean, you could tell, bruh, he had to work hard to get down to 47. He had to work hard. You know what I'm saying? People talking about all this weight bully shit. Sean Porter, that motherfucker had to work hard to get down to 47, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. John Kramer, what's going on, sir? How you doing, G? You know, but I think both fighters gonna come into the fight strong. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that, bro. I really believe that. I'm going to break your will and take that belt off you. On me. On me, HK. That's what he said, bro. And I believe Earl when he said that, dog. Because if you look at it, bro, we done heard Earl talk that shit before. You know what I'm saying? Versus Kell Brook, when Kell started yapping off at the mouth, talking about these chocolate brownies and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Earl was telling him, bro, say, look, stand in the middle of the ring. Fight in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Stand toe to toe. I'm gonna beat your ass. All this shit. He was talking that shit. But this fight right here, bro, this shit different. Remember what I told y'all, bro? I said, Sean Porter is gonna bring the very best out of Errol Spence. I know a lot of people don't believe that. People think Earl just gonna run over Sean Porter. It ain't gonna be like that. This is gonna be an action-packed fight, and Sean Porter, he's gonna press the issue. He gonna make Errol Spence bring that dog out. Terence Frank, what's good, brother? Salute to you. Sean Porter is gonna force Errol Spence to bring that dog out because it's gonna be certain points in this fight. I'm gonna say between rounds 3 and 6. Where Sean Porter pressing the action so much, Earl ain't gonna have no choice but to bring that dog out, bro. Because you know Sean gonna make that shit ugly. You know what I mean? He gonna get in his chest. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. Every time Earl try to throw that jab, you know what I'm saying? Sean gonna try to leap in that bitch and make it ugly. Sticking his head. If y'all, I posted a video in the community post, a replay from Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. #1, the first fight. Both fights literally was basically the same because you had Mike Tyson jumping in head first, you know what I'm saying, fighting all wild and shit. And then you had Holyfield boxing from the, you know, he had to get strong with him, tie him up a little bit, and then work on the inside, you know, and slowly but surely Mike Tyson got tired as hell from doing all that bull rushing, and then he got his ass beat. You dig what I'm saying? That's the same thing that's gonna happen to Sean Porter. You feel me? He gonna be trying to bull rush and all that. You know, he gonna make it tough and ugly, so Earl gonna have to work. When you fighting a guy like Sean Porter, you gotta stay on your toes. Because that bull rushing style, that shit right there, it might look ugly. It might look like a motherfucker ain't got no skill. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough. It's not an easy style to fight against. And that's why Errol Spence gonna have to show that dog. Salute to you, Rico Shaw. What's going on? Tim Johnson, what's happening, man? Big up to you, brother. Appreciate y'all for coming through, showing love, man. Rocking with your boy Merlot Fridays. We sipping on that Chardonnay today. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring that Chardonnay back out. It had me feeling in some type of way last time. I had to bring that bitch right on back out. You feel me? Take a sip on that. You know what I'm talking about? But this fight gonna be a hell of a fight, y'all. It's one thing that I was noticing, you know, where Sean Porter can possibly have some success early on in the fight. You say what I'm Terence Frank say, what you sipping on for the fight? Man, you know what, bro? I'm probably gonna give me some Don Julio. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna probably give me some Don Julio. I make a mean ass drink with this Don Julio. Call that bitch Player Passion ×2, because I got another drink I call Player Passion with that Grand Marnier. But I got this drink with Don Julio. I call that bitch Player Passion. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit. I'm gonna put some shit together. You know what I'm talking about? But going back to the Leonard Bundu fight, you know, I think Sean can have a little success early on in the fight. Just how, and Leonard Bundu, of course, we seen what Earl did to him, but he had a little bit of success early on with like rushing in and with the herky-jerky, you know, awkward type of style. I think Sean Porter and Kenny Porter, they went back and watched that fight and tried to, you know what I'm saying, implement a little bit of that in their game. Now, one thing that they don't have that Leonard Bundu had, that he was a switch hitter. He was able to switch you know what I'm saying, left, orthodox, and southpaw. He was able to do that. Sean Porter don't have that ability. You know, but I still think he's more of an athlete than Leonard Bundu. I think he has faster hands than Bundu. He might hit harder than Bundu. You know what I'm saying? And he's younger and fresher than Bundu was when he fought Earl. But tonight, just a little homework for y'all. Tonight, go back. You know how you like to watch, you know what I'm saying, old fights and shit before you get ready for a big fight. Go back and watch Errol Spence versus Leonard Bundu, and you can see some where Sean Porter can have a little bit of success. But as I said in my final prediction video, them first 1 through 4, them first 4 rounds, Errol Spence gonna be computing, taking and downloading data, seeing what the fuck going on. Okay, bet. So he coming from this angle. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? So he rushing in with the jab. He doubling up on the jab, jumping in every time I throw a jab. He jumping in with his head trying to smother me. He gonna take a couple of rounds to download data, and then from round 4 on up, that's when the shit gonna start getting real. You dig what I'm saying? Priceless, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? What's happening? That's when shit gonna start getting real from round 4 on up. You dig what I'm saying? Shit gonna start getting real. Say, are you the type that only watches the last fight? Let me see. Are you the type that only watches the last fight, which is the main? Nah, I like to watch all the fights, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't really watch like the prelims. Like when they be having those 4-round fights and 6 rounds fight. If I'm at the crib early enough, or you know, cause I'll put the fight on and have that bitch set up and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But I might be doing other shit while they showing like the little 4-round fights and the 6-round fights. I don't be watching all of those every time. Sometimes I do, depending on who fight. Like Joey Spencer, I might watch his shit. I think he might be doing like an 8-rounder or something like that. But I'm definitely watching who is that fighting? Guerrero and I forget who. I think who the fuck is Guerrero fighting? I know he fighting, but I know that Molina and Josecito Lopez fight. I'm watching that shit. Of course, I'm watching David Benavidez and Darrell in the main event. So I'm watching everything from Lopez on. I want to see what Mario Barrios do too. I want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Whole card crazy. What's up, Big Tex 33? The whole card crazy, bro. The whole card stupid. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every fight, I feel like every fight is a good fight, bro. That's real talk, HK. Don Loftus, what's going on, bro? Davion Sim. Hold on, what's that? David Dion? Am I saying your name right? I thought that shit said Davion. I got a little my little cousin named Davion, man. But shout out to you, brother Simmons. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Fans perspective, what's going on, man? Salute to all the kings and the queens, all the real ones, all the trill ones. You know what I'm talking about, man. Hell yes, I want to be in fight mode, building up Spence versus Porter. I feel you, bro. I got a feeling I'm going to be standing up, shadow boxing in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Say, it's finna get lit, you know what I'm saying? It's finna go crazy. It's finna go crazy, man. This is going to be a great fight, y'all. A great fight, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait, bro. So, but I just wanted to put something into perspective, though, because I know we get caught up in, you know, we all boxing fans here, right? A lot of us is Errol Spence fans. You dig what I'm saying? And rightfully so. He the truth. You know what I mean? But I know we get caught up in the moment and, you know, saying, well, Earl gonna do this, he gonna do that. But we gotta show some respect to Sean Porter too. This shit finna be a dog fight. Understand? I know if you got your favorite fighter fight, you might get nervous. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That round was kind of close. Shit, you know, he might come out and do this on the next round. You know what I'm saying? But understand, bro, this shit ain't finna be no walk in the park. This shit not finna be no walk in the park, bro. Expect a dog fight, bro. Expect a dog fight. And the reason why I point that out is because the way Errol Spence will win this fight, the way overall, I'm not talking about how he performed in the first half of the fight, in the middle of the fight, in the end. I'm talking about when you look at the overall performance, you're going to be taken away by the way Earl dissects Sean Porter, by the way he dominates from an overall perspective. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence, if he wins this fight the way I think he gonna win this fight, ain't no question who the #1 welterweight is in the game. I think he need to move up on the pound for pound list if he stops Sean Porter. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think he need to move up a spot or two on the pound for pound list if he stops Sean Porter. Understand how monumental that shit is, bro. Understand how Sean Porter done been in the ring with Kell Brook, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, the best of the best. The man done been in there with top competition, fight in and fight out. Ain't nobody been able to stop him. We seen Adrian Broner put him down with a flash knockdown. I'm not going to hold that against Sean Porter because he got right back up. It was in the 12th round. And then AB didn't throw no punches the whole fight. That shit low-key probably caught him off guard. You know what I'm saying? AB just lunged in with a quick-ass left hook. You know what I'm saying? And Sean Porter go down. When he went down, he had this facial expression on his face like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, shit. I didn't see that coming. But I don't think he was, like, hurt. I think he was more so off balance when that shit happened. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not going to hold that against Sean Porter. You going to give AB credit for knocking him down because he did that. But I'm not going to hold that against Sean Porter. I don't think he was just hurt. I don't think he was in that bitch fucked up. Like, soon as he got back up, he went right back to fighting like ain't shit happened. So if Earl Spence go in here and hurt this boy, I'm talking about whether it be a one-punch knockout like Bondu or Chris Algieri, or if it be an accumulation of ass whooping, just a brutal beat down. You know what I'm saying? If he go in here and stop this boy, dog, the whole welterweight division on notice. The whole boxing scene in general is on notice, bro. Like, that shit big, bro, if Earl Spence going here and stop Sean Porter. That's big, bro. I'm telling y'all, dog. This shit real. This shit real, bro. What's up, Miguel Solis? Mike Weary the Great. What's going on, brother? Say Kenny going to be cursing Sean out in the corner, messing up all his confidence, taking him 10 years, making him 10 years old again. Then say, damn, Darrell, I always watch. Say, I always go to Cinemark to watch pay-per-view. You know what, man? I've never been to the theater to watch these like big time. I never watched a fight in the theater, period. I think that'll be a hell of an experience, bro. Like, I don't know what fight I'm gonna do that at, but I think I'm gonna take one of these fights and go on to the movie theater, bro, just to get the vibe of that, see what that shit like. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be other like-minded boxing fans in there going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what that whole atmosphere like. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna check that out, bro. I'm gonna check that out. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about doing that. I forgot what fight that was. I was thinking about going to the movie theater, bro. Say hello, ghetto. #1, and say, if Sean stops Earl Spence, what does that put Sean on the pound for pound list? Man, if Sean, I mean, don't take this as no disrespect if you're a Sean Porter fan. That shit's just hard for me to fathom, but it ain't impossible. It ain't impossible. Anything can happen. So let's say Sean Porter stop Earl Spence. What does that put him on the pound for pound list? I think he definitely got to shoot up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even on that bitch right now, but definitely top 10. I might even shoot him up top 7. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of guys on there who ain't fought. I ain't gonna say a lot, but it's a couple guys on there who ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, old boy, what's the dude named NUA? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. The motherfucker can fight. NUA, what they call him, the monster. Brother can fight, but he ain't really been in there with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember when they had Chocolatito, Roman Gonzalez, they had him like #1, #2. Motherfucker ain't fought nobody. Then he get in there with somebody that's worth something and he get his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's some people on there that you gotta like mix and match, move around. If Sean Porter go out there and stop Earl Spence, he top 10 off tops. You know what I'm saying? I might move him up top 7. You know what I mean? Because if you got to look at the resume. Okay, so you done already been in there with Kell Brook, lost a close fight. You done already been in there with Keith Thurman, lost a close fight. You beat Danny Garcia. You beat Devin Alexander. You beat motherfucking you beat Ugas. You know what I'm saying? You stopped Earl Spence. Come on, bro. That's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna even cap. That's tough. You right, Mike Weir the Great. I feel you on that, bro. Pound for pound list is so subjective, bro. So it really don't hold a whole lot of weight. But at the same time, you gotta consider. I like to do this, bro. I don't look at just one pound for pound list. I like to consider, let's say we take, even though I don't really fuck with Ring Magazine like that. Let's say you take Ring Magazine shit, you take Box Rec shit, you take ESPN shit. You feel me? Who else they got out there? You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of other platforms that got their pound for pound list. I like to take all them bitches. Box Rec, to be honest with you, Box Rec to me is the most accurate. But I like to take all they shit, kind of like just look at it, see, okay, this where they got this certain fighter, just to see from a broad perspective how they viewing these fighters and how they grading these fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I think it holds a little bit of weight, but it's so subjective that you really can't put too much stock into it. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion on what they feel a pound for pound fighter is. You know, people going off of resumes, some people going off of just the eye test and pure ability and skill. It just depends on what you like. Zachary Tillman say, Contender, why you thinking that? Why you thinking about that question? Spence about to be the brace out Porter. Nah, I only brought that up because somebody asked that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Look, I haven't thought in one way, shape, fashion, form, idea. Ain't no time ever did it occur in my mind that Sean Porter could possibly stop Earl Spence. That shit never formulated in my mind. Somebody asked the question, so I just, I gave my thoughts on it. But I mean, we gotta respect Sean though, because this is boxing. Anything can happen. So I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if somehow, like I told y'all, if y'all see a midget ride by y'all bedroom window on a unicorn and waving at your ass, riding by your bedroom window on a unicorn, you know what I'm saying? Sean Porter stopped Earl Spence. You see a motherfucking pig fall out the sky. You know what I mean? Hey, if some shit like that happen, you got to give motherfucker credit. You know what I'm saying? If some shit like that go down, I'm going to be the first motherfucker to jump on live and say, look, Sean Porter the truth, that motherfucker the real deal, I'll put him up against anybody. I'm going to keep it 100 because, see, look, motherfuckers got to understand, even though I'm an Earl Spence fan, I'm a realist at the same time. So I'm going to speak facts. You know, and that's the scary part about the shit that I be saying, because I'm giving y'all facts. It just so happened that I'm pro Earl Spence, but I'm giving motherfuckers facts. So you should take heed what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? When I say this shit gonna be a 10th round TKO, take heed. I'm telling you. Take heed. It might end sooner than that though. Say fuck that, Earl about to dominate that boy. Facts. You already know it's going down. Man, Earl about to beat the brakes off Sean Porter, man. I'm telling y'all, the boxing nerd, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Salute to everybody. Man, thank y'all so much for coming on through, man. We always get it popping on Merlot Friday. Fans' perspective say, if Sean beats Earl Spence, I'm going to dub him the lot. Ooh, hey, that's a good one. This nigga said, I'm going to call him the lie detector. Okay. Hey, that's some cold shit. That's some cold shit, bro. That's some cold shit. Sean the lie detector Porter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's some cold shit. Hey, hey, motherfucker, you can't even be mad at that, bro. You just got to laugh that off. If I'm Earl Spence and that nigga say, hey, I'm the motherfucking lie detector, say, you just got to laugh about that shit, bro. Zip him up, Spence. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all, bro. It's going to be a point in this fight where Sean Porter he kind of having an epiphany. He coming to a realization like, you know what? This motherfucker real. Everything that I said, I take it back, bro. Every action that I made on up until this point, I didn't consider this. I didn't think he was really like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see a point, you gonna see a facial expression on Sean Porter, whether it be in the corner, you might see him get hit with a shot, and it be something that's in the midst of the action, and you gonna see a facial expression on Sean Porter to where you just see everything is just laid out on the table. He gonna with the expression and the emotion that you gonna see is, damn, this motherfucker really everything that they said he was. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see that, bro. I'm telling, Sean Porter is gonna bring the best out of Earl Spence Jr. We about to see some shit that we ain't seen before. We about to see Earl Spence stop Sean Porter. Sean Porter ain't never been stopped before. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never seen Sean Porter in a position of where he thought about quitting, or where Kenny Porter thought about throwing the towel in. We talking about the elite of the elite, the top competition of the top competition. It's going down. Understand, bro. If Earl Spence do what I think he gonna do, this shit is monumental for the game. This shit is monumental for the goddamn sport of boxing, for the 147-pound division. For everybody in that division, they gonna take notice, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's going down. It's going down. Can't nobody question Earl Spence's resume after this shit. Nobody. Nobody, bro. Nobody, dog. Did y'all see what y'all heard what the man said, bro? He said, look, listen at what he's saying and look at the conviction in his eyes. Bro said he gonna have to hand that belt over or I'm taking that bitch up off of him. Bro, he was dead serious when he said that shit, bro. On me. He was dead serious when he said that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro, this shit done got personal, bro. Gary Mays, what's going on, brother? L7, beloved, what's popping? What's happening, man? Salute to everybody, man. If I miss you, man, go and drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Say, fans perspective, say Porter, Danny, Keith, and Ugas plus Bud. Hold on, let me go back. He said Porter, Danny, Keith, and Ugas plus Bud and Pac-Man fight. Earl gonna be the king. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Ivy Webb, salute to Ivy Webb. Thank you, sister, man. I got the cash app that you sent me. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you so much for showing love and supporting the channel. I appreciate that, man. For real. Let me see, man. What's going on? Cody, whoa, Earl finna take a piece of Sean Porter out the ring with him. I can see that, bro. I can see that. Just like he did Mikey Garcia, man. Sean Porter ain't gonna be the same after this. Sean Porter ain't gonna be the same after this, bro. He not gonna be the same after this, dog. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It's hard for you to go back to being the guy that you were once all your belief has been altered. You know what I mean? Everything that you believed in has been questioned. You know what I'm saying? How can you go back to being that same guy when everything that you believed in has been proven to be untrue? You know what I mean? Sean Porter gonna feel like when his mama and them and his dad and them told him Santa Claus wasn't real or the Easter Bunny wasn't real. You know what I mean? Think about that shit, bro. The Tooth Fairy wasn't real. When he found out that his daddy was putting money under his pillow, he thought it was really a goddamn little insect flying around putting money under his pillow and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit finna be crazy, bro. Everything, he really believed that he can beat Earl Spence. He really believed that he this gifted. You know what I'm saying? He really believed that his team done devised the best game plan possible to go out there and take Earl Spence out, bro. And when Earl go in there and do what I'm telling y'all he gonna do, dog, Sean Porter not gonna be the same. He not gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna be the same, bro. This shit finna be crazy, y'all. This shit finna be crazy. This right here is gonna be fight of the year. This is worth any, to be honest with y'all, bro. Let's take, aside from the Manny Pacquiao and Thurman fight, which was fucking crazy. this might be the most worthy pay-per-view fight we done had in some years. Some years, man. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, we got the Triple G and Canelo fight. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the fights that I wanted to see more than anything, the first fight. You know, we didn't know how the shit was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, I really want to see that fight. That was a worthy, as far as leading up to the fight, is worthy pay-per-view. You like, damn, you got Triple G, you got Canelo. Okay, that's A1. But this right here, as far as the action that we gonna get in this fight, stylistically what we gonna get in this fight, this right here is one of the most worthy pay-per-views that we done had in some years, y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy. My boy HK say Earl the True Spence will break all of Sean Constipated Porter fighting will. Hey, you might be right, bro. You might be right. And I think that's what it's gonna come down to. I don't know if y'all saw Barry Hunter's interview. I think he did it with Fight Hub TV, I believe. And Barry Hunter said some real shit. He basically said both guys talented, both guys skilled. You know, he definitely did, you know, kind of mention the fact that Earl might possibly be the most superior fighter skill-wise between the two. But he said this fight is going to come down to will. This fight right here is going to come down to who won it most. And I can see that, bro, because you ain't never seen Earl Spence lay down. You ain't never seen Sean Porter just lay down. You know what I mean? And if Earl Spence is able to break the will of Sean Porter, bro, that speaks volumes, dog. That speaks volumes. You know what I mean? Who the hell gonna want to get into the ring with Earl Spence after he stopped Sean Porter? The only motherfucker I can... If he stops Sean Porter, I don't even think Manny Pacquiao gonna get in that bitch. We might end up having to get the Crawford fight before Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? If Earl Spence stops Sean Porter, we might not even see the Pacquiao fight. I'm telling y'all, bro, we can forget about that. If Earl stops Sean Porter. Bud, yeah, Terence Crawford gonna get in there. Yeah, Bud gonna get in there, bro. Bud gonna get in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bud a real nigga, bro. I'm telling y'all, that fight with Terence Crawford, that's gonna be a hell of a fight too. That's gonna be a great fight. You know what I mean? Stylistically, Sean Porter might be tougher for Earl Spence, but skill-wise, with Bud being so tricky, so gifted, just so fluid as a fighter, you know he can throw punches from every angle, can switch southpaw. I think Terence Crawford gonna end up fighting Earl Spence from a southpaw stance, and that's gonna be tough for Earl. It's gonna take Earl some time to figure out Terence Crawford. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. That fight ain't gonna be easy at all. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna end the same way I told y'all it's gonna end. If y'all haven't seen why I think Earl Spence beats Terence Crawford, I got part 1 and I got part 2. Go back and watch them joints. You know what I'm saying? I go thoroughly in depth on why I think Earl Spence is gonna win that fight. But trust me, that shit ain't gonna be easy. Terence Crawford, I still got Terence Crawford right now. Shit, top 2 pound for pound. I'm on the fence between him and Canelo being number 1. But that fight with Terence Crawford, that shit finna be crazy. That shit finna be crazy. Especially if Earl stops Sean Porter, that ain't gonna do nothing but make Terence raise his level of his game up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go to the next level because he know in order to be able to defeat what Earl Spence gonna display on Saturday night, he know he gonna have to rise to a whole nother level. And that shit finna be crazy. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. You right, fans' perspective. You say, you know, Bud Crawford ain't no natural southpaw, but is he? Is he not? Because, shit, the way he be fighting in the southpaw stands, that motherfucker look like shit. He was born left-handed. Shit, hey, Bud Crawford, that nigga there, say, that motherfucker there can fight, boy. That motherfucker there can fight. I'm telling y'all, boy, that nigga there. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. I'm not nervous about this fight. As an Earl Spence fan, Money Brown TV, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Salute you for coming through. Thank you, brother. As an Earl Spence fan from Dallas, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Hometown, rocking with the hometown kid. That's all good and dandy. As an Earl Spence fan, I ain't nervous about this Sean Porter fight. Even though I think Earl Spence gonna stop Terence Crawford, I'm gonna be nervous as hell about that fight, y'all. I'm gonna be nervous as hell. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be nervous as a motherfucker. I'm telling y'all, bro. That shit gonna be real. That shit gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be nervous. Ivy Williams she say, me too. I'm gonna be nervous as hell, bro. I'm gonna be nervous as a motherfucker in that fight, bro. It's gonna shit. I might as well be out there, goddamn me. Said I'm gonna be nervous. Wise Hudson, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Salute. Salute. Derek Lincoln say he's right. Bud hasn't fought anyone yet. And I mean, anyone say this man may be Broner against. I mean, you can. I don't think that, bro, because we got to look at the eye test. I know Terence Crawford ain't no Adrian Broner. I know that for a fact. I think if Terence Crawford fought Adrian Broner, he'll put Adrian Broner on his ass. He gonna stop Adrian Broner. I pick Terence Crawford to stop Adrian Broner. He ain't no damn Adrian Broner. I let you know that right now. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford is the real deal. I'm gonna tell y'all why. The heart, just take the skill is there. The dude is supremely skilled. It's nothing he can't do in that boxing ring. Jab, he got long ass reach, go to the body, a great body puncher, can fight orthodox and southpaw. Defense ain't the best, but it ain't bad. He got good defense. You know what I'm saying? He can throw every punch in the book. And then he got the heart, he got the mean streak, the dog, the mentality of a killer. Man, say Bud Crawford ain't no, that motherfucker there can fight, bro. He ain't #1 pound for pound for no reason, bro. It's a lot of people that's putting him #1 pound for pound, ain't for no reason. He ain't fought nobody, but it ain't for no, I'm telling y'all, bro. It's certain people that you gotta be able to look and see, no matter who they been in the ring with. It's certain people that you got to be able to look and see and be like, okay, that motherfucker the truth. You know what I'm saying? Gary Mays, I did what y'all saying, and y'all keeping it 100. Bud Crawford resume is unproven. He ain't fought nobody. That's facts. Earl Spence, to me, by far got the better resume. You could take by 3 fighters on Earl resume and say they'll beat everybody that Bud Crawford done fought. That's facts. But I'm telling y'all, dog, this nigga Terence Crawford, when that fight happened, I'm going to be nervous as a motherfucker. I ain't going to cap. I'm telling y'all, bro. I still got Earl stopping him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, go back and watch why I think Earl Spence beats Terence Crawford. Go watch part 1 and go watch part 2. You know what I'm saying? Go watch part 1 and part 2. I'm telling y'all, bro. That shit going to be crazy, though. That shit going to be crazy. I think Earl going to win that fight maybe like shit. 9th, 10th round, you know what I'm saying? 9th, 10th round TKO. It could be earlier because Bud leave himself open at times, you know, so those times that he do get reckless, you know, Earl might be able to catch him earlier in the fight. You know what I mean? But, man, say, Terence Crawford a motherfucking monster, bro. Yeah, he's small. You know, he a little light in the ass. I agree with everything y'all saying, bro. Trust and believe. I agree with everything y'all saying. But say, that shit gonna be crazy. Gerald Lewis, what's going on? He say, but if Earl could stay in there with Mayweather, say he can handle anybody in this division. That's facts. I agree. I agree with you, bro. I think that sparring session with Floyd, that really helped out Earl a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. We know that Earl can out-physical a lot of these guys. When it comes down just to physical attributes, being strong enough to stand the test of times and be able to take a punch, to be able to, if a motherfucker try to come in mauling and, you know, holding and all that, we already know Earl can handle that. We know he got the skills as well. But for you to be in there, for you to hold your own with the skill level of a Floyd Mayweather, even though Floyd coming out from a layoff, whatever, this is Floyd Mayweather. And he dog niggas in the sparring. Every fighter that they put in there in the little dog house at the Mayweather gym, Floyd be dogging them dudes, be doing them dirty. You know what I'm saying? For Earl to be able at that age, at that early stage in his career, for him to be able to do what he did, come on, bro. Every time Floyd mentioned Earl Spence, it's nothing but respect. You know what I'm saying? That speak volumes. That right there let me know that when it comes, that's why I was telling people versus Mikey and whoever he gotta actually use boxing skills against, it ain't no sweat. He done been in there with the best. He done been in there with Floyd Mayweather. He done already seen the goddamn May Vinci code. He seen that already. And he was still able, and this just going off of hearsay. And I read body language and shit too. Every time Floyd talk about Earl, he say, oh, he pushed me. You know what I'm saying? He made me sharpen up my game, kept me on my toes. He gonna be a great champion. You know what I'm saying? When Floyd talk about these other dudes, it don't be like that, bro, because he be dogging them. Anybody else that done got into the sparring match with Floyd or in the ring, Floyd be dogging them dudes. That's why he don't talk about them like that. But when it come to Earl Spence, and when you talk to the people that was actually in the gym when that shit went down, it's the same consistency. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know Earl Spence can handle his own when it come to anybody that got a major skill level. Earl can handle his own, bro. You know what I'm saying? I already know that for a fact. You feel me? So I'm not worried from that standpoint at all. You know, but it's just certain fighters that you really can never just 100% count out. Like, even though I say Earl gonna stop Terence Crawford, and I'm gonna tell you how he gonna do it. But when you got a motherfucker like Terence Crawford in there, you know, anything can happen. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Anything can happen. You know, but shit, we already know. If I'm gonna tell y'all like this though, if Earl get past, if he do what I say he gonna do against Sean Porter, man, this shit gonna bring him up to a whole nother level, dog. And understand what this does to his confidence, to his mental. You go in there and stop Sean Porter, somebody that ain't nobody been able to stop. Done been in there with the best competition at 147, and you go in there and stop him? How you think Earl gonna be feeling after that shit? You know, how you think Earl gonna feel after that? Bro, you know with confidence comes elevated levels. You know what I'm saying? When your confidence is elevated, bro, that expands your ability. That expands your capabilities, everything. You know, you might have a task in front of you that you ain't never completed before. You might be like, damn, okay, I know I can do this, but this shit gonna be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a challenge mentally for you because you ain't never been that far yet. You ain't never did that yet. But once you actually do that, you overcome and you do it in spectacular fashion, bro, the next thing you see is gonna be like it ain't shit. Naturally, subconsciously, you not even gonna think about the abilities that you got. That shit just gonna come out naturally, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because mentally, you done been there before. You done did this. You gonna look back and say, bro, I stopped Sean Porter. What the fuck you got for me, bro? You know what I'm saying? I stopped Sean Porter. They say this man ain't been stopped before. The next fighter, Terence Crawford, ain't never been beat. He ain't never been stopped. Or the next fighter, whoever it is after that, bro, that does something to your confidence, dog. How you think Deontay Wilder, he naturally got this unbelievable historical power, but what you think knocking a motherfucker out time after time after time after time, what you think that do for his confidence? Bro, now he going to the ring. I don't give a damn. They can have Goliath in that bitch. Goliath from the Bible. I'm talking about a real motherfucking live giant in that bitch. I bet you Deontay Wilder gonna feel like he can knock his motherfucking out. Just got a call and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope I'm still on this bitch. But y'all see what I'm saying, though. Deontay Wilder feel like he can knock any motherfucker out because he done this shit time after time after time after time after time. So understand what knocking out Sean Porter gonna do to Earl Spence, bro. It's just gonna it's gonna raise his level of confidence, his ability. He gonna start doing shit that motherfuckers ain't never seen before because it's gonna naturally come out of him, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. This fight right here means a lot, and it ain't just for the welterweight division. This shit mean a lot going forward for Earl Spence in his career, period. I'm telling y'all, bro. Let me see. What's up, Mike Ron? Say Crawford would get knocked out early against Spence because he would be trying to mix it up. I can see that. I can see that. Y'all saw Amir Khan catching Terence Crawford with some shit you know, because he was in there trying to exchange. Zachary Tillman, what's going on, brother? I can see that too because he tried to exchange. He was exchanging with Amir Khan. He was getting caught with some shit. Even with Jose Benavidez, he was getting caught with some shit. You know, and motherfuckers like to bypass this shit all the time. They say, "Well, he got in the ring, so shit. I guess he was ready." The nigga had one leg, bro. Dude had a brace on his leg. He obviously he couldn't even get leverage on his shots. He couldn't even like plant his feet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he was still able to land some shots on Terence Crawford. Come on, man. Picture Errol Spence in there doing that. Bro, come on, dog. Come on, man. But say, that's why they had a fight. Sosa730, what's going on? He said, why do you think Spence will be able to handle, hold on. Why do you think Spence will be able to handle the pressure? Got Spence for the W. Why do I think so? Because I've seen Errol Spence in there with Leonard Bundle, who applied great pressure, and he did it from both orthodox and southpaw stands. Very tricky fighter. Gave Keith Thurman some trouble. Went 12 rounds with Keith Thurman. That one reason. I seen him in there with a bigger, stronger fighter in Kell Brook, who also pressed the action early in the fight. You know, came in with the 1-2. Kell Brook fought a hell of a fight. Those first 6 rounds, he was doing his damn thing. I seen Earl overcome adversity in that. Also, aside from the fact that Earl is just naturally bigger, stronger, he's been battle tested. He got a hellified chin. If you go back and look at the Chris Van Heerden fight, a lot of people just gloss over that fight. Bruh, Chris Van Heerden was a big ass motherfucker, and then he only had lost one time, and that was like a questionable loss, and he had never been stopped. Chris Van Heerden was a big ass dude, bruh. Earl was, and he was physical, tricky, physical. You know what I'm saying? Earl was able to stand the test of times. You know what I'm saying? Maul in there, get in there. He was able to overcome that. So go back and look at the Phil Greco fight. Phil Greco went 12 rounds with Sean Porter. Gave Sean Porter a hard time. The first couple of rounds, even though Phil Greco took that fight on like 2 weeks' notice, that's an adjustment for Phil Greco, but that's also an adjustment for Errol Spence because you're not expecting to fight Greco. So people can't just look at it as an advantage for Errol Spence because shit, he didn't know he was gonna fight Greco, so he got to make adjustments too. But the first 2 rounds in the Greco fight, shit, he came out there pressing and trying to use his size and frustrate Earl. My point I'm trying to make is that I done seen Earl in these positions before. And I know he got the mental fortitude. I know he got the physical ability. I know he got the talent. I know he got the skill. It's nothing, to me, bro, it's nothing Sean Porter can do that Errol Spence haven't seen. The only reason why I say he gonna bring something out of Errol Spence is the pure athleticism. It's because it's like this, bro. It's kind of like, let's say you gotta pay child support. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no kids, but I hear niggas talk about this shit all the time. You know that shit gotta come out your check. You probably be dreading that shit. You probably like, damn. You know that shit gotta come out your check, but you know you can pay that. You know you got the bread. You know you can pay that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know you good. You know you gotta pay your motherfucking rent. You probably like, damn, I gotta pay this rent. But you know you good. You got the bread. Same thing with Errol Spence and Sean Porter. That shit ain't gonna be easy, but he can do that shit, bro. He can overcome that shit. He know he got that. He know he got the skills in his toolbox. He know he got that. You know what I'm saying? But Sean Porter gonna be a tough out for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro, I gotta deal with this motherfucking Sean Porter. I know he gonna be coming in head-butting, elbowing, and biting them niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kicking niggas and shit, trying to wrestle with me and shit. I know I can beat this motherfucker, but now I gotta deal with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's the exact type of mentality you got going up against a guy like Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with it. You ain't no way around it. You got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it's gonna be. Brent Jones, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? You got to deal with it. Point blank, period. I think Sean Porter would have gave at least for a few rounds. I think he would have gave Floyd Mayweather some issues, just like Marcos Maidana did in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he was going to, win like, a lot of rounds or nothing like that, but he would have gave him some issues. Say trash, trash truck juice Porter. You crazy, man. Came to win, say Spence gonna walk through Spence. I said Spence gonna walk through Spence. Spence gonna walk through Porter. I can see that, bro. I can see that. In the middle to late rounds, though, it's gonna take some time for him to get used to him. I'm telling y'all, bro. The way he gonna come out that bitch, bro. The soulmates, what's going on, brother? I ain't even see you in here. Say, right, any pressure take a little time to figure out. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. When you got the type of pressure that Sean Porter gonna bring, it take a little bit of time for you to figure that shit out. Because if you don't take that time, you can put yourself in a situation that you didn't even have to be in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a little time, step back, assess the situation, see how what type of angles this motherfucker coming in. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? So I see he's susceptible to the right hook. I see he's susceptible to the left uppercut, the straight left, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your time and break that shit down. That's where a lot of people that Sean Porter beat, that's where they fucked up, because they didn't make no adjustments. They just kept on with the same game plan the whole time. Sean Porter just in their face, in their chest, just fucking them up the whole time. And even if he not like physically fucking them up, just hitting them with crazy shots, he making the fight ugly, and they not able to get off no shots. Sean Porter might not even be getting off no effective shots, but he's the more busier fighter. He doing the most work, so he gonna get the nod from the judges. That's how Sean Porter fight. It's either he gonna stop you from working, or both of y'all ain't gonna do no work, you know what I'm saying, or land no effective shots. But the fact that he the only one that's pressing the fight, the judge is gonna look at that. They're gonna be like, okay, none of these motherfuckers landed no good shots, but he the one that's pressing the fight, so they gonna give it to Sean Porter. That's how he fight. So you gotta be able to make adjustments to that shit. If you can't make no adjustments, bro, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You just gonna be at the mercy of Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have just a terrible night. You're going to be ready to walk up out the ring. Like, goddamn, I can't wait for this fight to be over. That's how you going to... If you can't make adjustments, you ain't going to have no fun night against Sean Porter. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have no type of success versus Sean Porter if you can't make no adjustments. He going to make you adjust. He going to make your ass adjust. I'm telling you. Pool counter boxing, what's going on, brother? Say Earl gonna have to gauge Sean Porter's speed. Let me go back. He say Earl gonna have to gauge Sean Porter's speed. Once Earl assesses Sean's timing, Earl gonna start to take over. I agree. That's exactly how it's gonna go. And I think that process that you just referred to is gonna take place from round 1 to round 4. After that, Earl gonna take out. He gonna take out. Say Porter gonna eat the canvas. Big facts. We might see a not Quan Turner, what's going on, bro? He say if Spence do Porter like that, like he planned to do him, it's going to look bad for Porter's career. Yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, if Earl go on to do, what we believe he going to do in his career, it's going to be one of those situations where like Canelo, like, shit, okay, I lost to Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that bad. I lost to goddamn Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he go on and beat the hell out of these other dudes, even, Terence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, and then going up to 54, it ain't gonna look that bad. Hey, yeah, so, Mace, I thought Sean Porter looked a little weight drained too, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Ivy Webb say, do you have any reservations on the ref they're using? I heard they was using Jack Reese. To be honest with you, I was hoping they used... what's my guy name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I forget the dude, man, that be making the funny faces, bro. Because he let motherfuckers fight. But Jack Reese, if you look at the Otto Wildland and Tyson Fury fight, he let Steve Willis, yeah. If you look at Otto Wilder and Tyson Fury, that fight could have been stopped a long time ago, but Jack Reese let him fight. You know what I'm saying? So I just want a ref that's gonna let motherfuckers fight, you know, because to be honest with you, I ain't worried about the ref stopping the fight. Kenny Porter gonna end up stopping that bitch. I'm telling y'all. Kenny Porter gonna stop the fight before the ref do. I'm telling y'all, bro. Kenny Porter gonna stop that bitch before the ref do. You know what I'm saying? I just want them, because now is one thing that I don't like with Sean Porter, with all the extra shit. I want Jack Reese to be able to get in that bitch and break him up when all that holding and shit going on. That's my only issue. Don't let niggas just be all, you know what I'm saying, holding and wrestling and all that shit. When they in that bitch too long, all that hugging and shit, break that shit up and let them get back to their shit. Now, don't do it to the point where you ain't letting niggas work, because, you know, if they at close quarters and they fighting on the inside and they working, you know, they head to head, chin to chin, chest to chest type shit, and they working on the inside, that's cool. But if niggas just grabbing and shit, break that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But let them work on the inside, though, because this fight gonna be an inside fight. You gonna see some body, you gonna see a lot of body punches. Let Earl get his body work out. You know what I mean? That's my only concern. Jack Reese need to be able to judge when it's time to break a motherfucker up, if they hugging or if they actually working. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what separate good judges from bad judges a lot of the times, knowing when to break these niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Steve Willis, I think that could have been the best possible referee for this fight, because he gonna let him fight. He know when to break you up and he know when to let you fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, but we got Jack Reese from the reports from what I've been hearing. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bonton South, Dallas, Texas. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody from Dallas, man. You know, everybody that's riding with the hometown kid, everybody that's from everywhere else that's rocking with Earl Spence, and just boxing in general. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Sean Porter supporters. You know what I mean? Everybody that's a Sean Porter fan. I know it's probably about 2 or 3 of y'all. But shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably the same people that was in the crowd at the first press conference talking about Showtime. Showtime. Get him, Sean. You got him, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably the same 2 or 3 people that was in the stands at the first press conference. You know what I'm saying? But, man, shout out to everybody that's, you know, supporting this fight. And that's just rocking with boxing in general, man, because we need this, bro. We need this, man. Ezekiel Green say he from East Dallas, man. That's my neck of the woods, man. East Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm happy right now, bro. I'm proud of where we are in boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got great fights happening. You know, we got, you know, a nice-ass community, bro. Everybody just coming in this hole talking good shit. You know what I mean? Everybody just, you know, excited to see a good fight, man. I'm thankful, bro. You know, we need this type of shit. We need this energy in boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? We at a good place right now. Derek Lincoln say, Philly in the building. Shout out to Philly, man. Okay. Philly say Philly in the building, but a diehard Cowboys fan. I can say something about that, bro, but I'm not, because I know a lot of people going to get on me, bro. A lot of people. Ron Henna Hollis in the building. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? I can say I'm gonna have reservations on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, dog. Salute to you, bro. Jay Franklin Marie, Chicago in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? Quan Turner say you need a bigger platform, bro. Man, thank you, bro, for you even, you know, thinking that about me, bro. I appreciate it, dog. You know what I'm saying? For now, we going to rock on this YouTube, man, and we going to go wherever this shit take us, man. Picasso, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Or sister, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who that could be. Takaris Rivers, what's going on, brother? Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to the Memphis 10. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Say, hold on. Brent Jones said, where does this fight put Spence if he stopped Porter? I think this puts Spence top 3 pound for pound. Gary Mays, Cowboys beat 3-week team so far. You ain't lying, bro. They ain't played nobody, but I know I got a lot of Dallas motherfuckers in here. I'm not gonna go too hard on the Cowboys, bro. I'm not really a Cowboys fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? I'm not a Cowboys fan, but you see, I rock with the city, bro. But it's a long story, bro. I'm not a Cowboys fan, bro. I'm not a Cowboys fan, bro. But salute to y'all. I'm gonna hold reservations on that because I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna get on my ass about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But say who the fuck? Oh, he talking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we what, an hour and 5 in, man. I just want to say thank y'all for coming on through, man. I appreciate the love. Appreciate y'all for coming through, rocking with your boy. Hey, get y'all pay-per-view. If you ain't ordered your pay-per-view yet, go on and get your pay-per-view. It's going down. I hope everybody enjoy the fight tomorrow. Y'all already know I'm doing a live. Look, I'm going to drop a post-fight reaction. I'm going to tell y'all how the shit going to go. I'm gonna drop a post-fight reaction. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna drop a live. It's going down tomorrow, bruh. Contender regime, boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man. Thanks for the love. Thank y'all for coming through. Salute, man. Y'all hold it down.